Hello, everyone. This is Dion Sol. I hope everyone is doing well. And today, the reason why I'm in this screenshot right here is because this is my YouTube channel with one of my videos that I did centered around the Embraer 110. And as you can see towards the bottom of the screen, Clayton asked, how do you create your own livery for your airplanes? And uh, if you don't, I'll give you a few bucks if you create a NASA livery for the Embraer 110. So I wrote him back and I told him, I don't know if I really want to do that and take your money and all that sort of thing because my skills are pretty limited. There's far, far better people out there who can do a lot better job than I could. So I was kind of I had no confidence at all. No confidence whatsoever. But then I thought about it for about a few hours and I said, well, you know what? I said to myself, know what? What the hell? I'll just go ahead and try to make one and just see how it turns out and just try to get over my, try to be confident in doing something in this regard in the arena that I'm kind of, not very good at. So I figured, what the hell. And so what I did was I decided to go ahead and create the livery. And so the first thing I had to do is I had to try to figure out where the heck am I going to get a reference photo from. And after doing a Google search and finding a turboprop, I found this one by Danny's, I guess. I don't know how to pronounce that. Danny's, whatever, Denai, whatever. Embraer 110. I'm sorry, 120. And the Embraer 120, which is basically the big brother, for those of you who don't know, of the Embraer 110. And it is a larger turboprop, and it's basically the big sister, big brother, whatever you want to say, of the Embraer 110. And so this rendition, this gentleman or lady created it, and I used that as my reference. And I just did a little bit of change up there just to so I can call it my own a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. And also this is I'm assuming this one was for FSX and Prepared 3D, probably for FSX, Microsoft Flight Simulator 10, for those of you that don't know. And that's probably and they're asking for money for their texture. So I decided to go ahead and use that as my reference. And after 10 hours of work, and I came up with this. And like I say, the 10 hours of work is because of my limited skills of being able to create a livery. My other liveries actually took me considerably longer with all the liveries I have for my solo swings, but it is what it is. That's just me. So what we got here the NASA livery for the Embraer 110. I chose to go with only one meatball logo, and that's what this logo is right here. It's called the meatball. That was developed by NASA's folks back between they used it from 1959 to 75, 72, along in that time frame, whatever Wikipedia said there. I forgot offhand, but it was right around that time frame, early 70s. And then they changed it to something else. And I chose just to go with one because I thought, based on the reference photo, having the branding, where they have it on both sides of the fuselage and then on the wing, I thought that was too. And then of course they have it on the tail. I just thought that was too much branding. I thought it was kind of overkill. So that's why I chose to go just with the one in the center on the roof and then omit the others because I just thought it was just too much. So, and of course you've already got the NASA on the tail with the more. I think this is a more modern logo that's used either today or was used at one point, or maybe fictitious. I don't know. I just seen it and I thought, hey, it looked good, so I'm going to use it. And then of course also the stripe itself. I want more of an angular pattern instead of a sloping pattern like it was on the reference photo, just to be different, to be honest, and also to line it up where it's going to end up being semi-center in this circle to a degree. And then of course I add the red nose for just to have some more red into the into the livery, because we have red right up here, and we got red on the nose, and we got red on the NASA loop, the swooping loop, or whatever you want to call it, swoopy loop. And of course, you got the red around the doors themselves, but that's the way the default plain white wrapper that you work from is, so I just left it. So this is the NASA livery. So I hope you guys enjoy it very much. I did what I could to make it look nice as possible and to kind of, you know, play homage to the reference photo and to what it looks like in the real world. The real world does have something similar but not exact, and so that's good. I don't have to worry about copyright infringement, hopefully. And as far as the donation aspect goes, I will make this available in the description below of this video. I'll just put it on my Google Drive, and then you can just download it from my Google Drive. If you do want to donate for my effort, for my 10 hours of effort that I put into this, it is most appreciated. And to donate to the channel as well, if you feel that the channel is worth it and you guys are entertained and like to throw me some bones, it is most appreciated. I have two links of payment methods, which is Zella payment. It's on the top right hand corner of my YouTube channel, which is DionM01. Just type in Google DionM01 or YouTube /user/DionM01 and you'll get to my Explain Adventures channel. And I have, like I say again, Zelda and PayPal are the two options that I have. And if you do donate, that'll be the first, because I've never had anybody donate anything to me. On all these videos that I've had, that's never happened. So it'd be most appreciated. She sees how I'm not working anymore because of forced retirement, which is the way things are in our climate today here in this world. Any bones that are thrown my way is greatly appreciated. I definitely appreciate it. And I'll continue making videos as long as I can, which I should, keep it up, and, with different aircraft that I get from time to time. And it'll help be able to create the channel and make the channel even better with donations. So I don't like to pimp out myself all that much because I feel kind of weird about it, but I know that's just the way it is, you got to pimp yourself out. So at any rate, so this it is. It'll be available, like I say, through a Google link that I'll put in the description down below. You can download it, donate, and everything about this livery. One last thing before I let you go. In the one, you're also going to get a little bit of bonus content in the context of that inside here on the on your Embraer 110 out of the box, you do not have the Embraer logo on the on the panel itself. On the firewall, there's not there, so I put that in there. And then also I just changed the color of these to blue, which is what is standard. Out of the box, they are yellow, and because I like blue. So, and if you don't want them, all you got to do is just go into the livery and just take this out, and this would go away, and it would go back to the stock default yellow for the props. But I like the blue, so that's why it's there, and that's why I went through the effort in creating it for my personal livery. I just cut and paste what I've already done into here just to give you guys a little bit of extra. If you choose to like it, hey, that's great. If not, it's cool too. You can just take it out. So anyway, so that's pretty much it there. I didn't really add anything else on the interior. It's just those two items right there. The airplane flies great. Like I've said in my previous videos on this airplane, it's an awesome little airplane to fly around. Easy to fly, easy to land. You can become a master of this airplane fairly quickly because it's not going very fast, and you can hold 21 passengers. So if you happen to have other add-ons such as mission generator, this airplane fits your needs pretty well. For mission generator, where you have a reason and a purpose for your flight, so a little plug to the developer for mission generator for the mission list and that sort of thing. I've been playing with that as well, which has actually been a pretty good one. It's only $15 on the org with the mission generator. If you're flying general aviation aircraft, if you need to add a purpose to your flights, the mission generator is cool too. So anyway, and of course if you donate, then it helps me pay off the fact that I bought Mission Generator. So anyway, so I greatly appreciate you guys watching this video. Please like, subscribe to the video as well, and of course, like I said, during the middle of this video, please donate. And then the only other thing I got left to do is lastly, is how to install. the flight, and you'll be getting a folder that'll look like this. It'll say Dreamfoil Labs, Embraer 110 NASA, and if you just double click and open it up, you'll get it like this. If you're using our RAR file utility, it's an RAR file, and it'll be the actual. All you really got to do is just take this right here, and then just cut it. Either copy it, paste it, or you can just drag it and move it. And I can go ahead and bring up my X-Plane 11 directory. Mine happens to be in the D drive, X-Plane 11. Under aircraft, I have everything sorted out between freeware and payware, and you can just go into your payware. You can see all my payware airplanes I've collected over time. Migrate over to your Embraer 110 version 3 and double click on it, and then go to liveries. And you can see I already have it installed, and of course there's the original ones. We can get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. But anyway, you would just take it like here, and you just take it and grab it, and you just drop it in here. And of course it's going to want to say you sure you want to copy it over. I can, it doesn't really matter. And then and that's it. That's all there is to it. And you just copy it in there. So now it's in along with your other liveries. It is right there for you to use. And then when you load up X-Plane, you'll have this. And it'll look like this, along with the logo on the firewall and the color of these changed. Now, I should say, if you do not want that, you can just simply let me get out of this here real quick, and I'll go back. And I'm doing this really fast, trying to get back. You go back over here. As you can tell, I improv all this stuff. I just make it work. Here, this right here, the panel color file is where the Banderat, Embraer Banderat logo is, and this right here is where I change the color of the livers. These two files are what I've included in this. You just delete these two files, reload X-Plane up, and then the default of both of these will just load up from the objects folder, which is right here, which is standard that you get when you buy the airplane. So if you don't want those, like I said, you just delete those two, and then you're good to go. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry that this took a little longer than necessary. I greatly appreciate it. And like I said, the donates are in the in my YouTube channel and that sort of thing. If I can, I'll probably put them in the description as well, if I can. And then that way, for my effort, I greatly appreciate it. Appreciate you throwing bones my way. That way I can, get a little little back for the labor I put into this. So anyway, you guys take care and you have yourselves a great one. This is Dion, so take care, guys. Bye.